So y'all, another edition of Big Joe Recovery. Tossing the trash out. Spring cleaning. You know, for me, spring cleaning my aura, to say. It's Monday, so happy, grateful Monday to everybody. Grateful every day just to be here. Send another video out for all y'all and for me on getting better. Applying changes to my life while you apply the changes necessary to your life. Supporting each other, taking suggestions, and that spring cleaning. It's like this is my recharge day, Mondays. I go work my part-time, where I'm headed now. Go clean the ice machines out for the old folks' homes, old retirement homes. Make sure they got clean, healthy ice to put in their drinks. Self-care today. Sending the messages out to all my peoples. Just supporting everybody in different ways, wherever they're at, one-on-ones. Go teach journaling with Joe today at CCAR, 3 p.m. 75 Charter Oak Ave, Hartford, Connecticut. And just, getting better daily, man. I love it. Continued growth. I can't stress it enough. I was just watching a clip on the news with these moms. There was just the moms in Connecticut. They opened their resource brokers for mothers in certain towns. I guess West Hartford's getting one they're working on. And they're starting a podcast. It's pretty cool. They got over 100 resources for, I guess, whatever mothers need, to support if you're coming into a new town or whatever the case may be. So whatever area you need help in, just like what we do in recovery as recovery coaches. What area can I help you in today? Is it financial, occupational, is it spiritual? And then you figure out what you need most for today, or what's most needed in your life currently, and work on that. Find the proper places you can go, people you can connect with. And that's what it's all about, connecting and networking. The more you network with the positive people in your life, going in the right direction that you're looking to go into. Because if you go into the hood looking for resources, you ain't in the right spot. Sorry. It's facts. But there are resources in the hood, though. Don't get me wrong. But depending on how about you're going about it, think smarter, not harder. But resourcing is a great outlet to getting where you need to get for yourself. So right now I'm going to go resourcing myself. I continue to open that envelope, pull the cards out, and as you're meeting people, you get to expand. That's the goal. That's the end goal in life, is just to keep expanding. It's when you stop is when you got a problem, or you may run into a problem. Getting stagnant, complacency. Oh, I'm good. I'm recovered. No, baby. I ain't recovered. Ain't never gonna be recovered. Maybe at a certain point you get to a point where you call it recovered, but you know the tools and the things you need to do to keep you that way. There's all different stages of recovery. You can definitely be recovered, but you're at a point in your recovery and in your life where you are rock solid. A lot of people that I work with and see on a daily basis there's still people trying to figure it out. Why does this keep happening? Why do I keep relapsing? Well, because you haven't made the necessary steps to keep you at a level of where you can keep your recovery consistent. Or you're in recovery when you say you're in recovery. So if that upsets you, you may have to reevaluate. I'd make a correction. I'm finding recovery, but everyone's at a different level in their life. So, that's where you have to ask good questions and actually sit down and talk to somebody. Please explain to me, what does recovery look like to you? And then you can find more answers to what people are telling you. Sometimes, even me, I do it all the time. I'm short with answers. Sometimes I don't need to explain. This is where I let out all my knowledge and wisdom and my persona from my life, from my perspective. I've been through hell and back, like most of all y'all. I've homeless, jails, institutions, like we say, jails, institutions, and death. Knocked on heaven's door a couple times, or the devil's door. I don't know whose door I was knocking on. But I remember I did see the light twice. I got my ass stomped out on Arch Street by like 14 dudes. I don't remember. All I know is I woke up in the hospital. Couple little cuts. Bunch of bitches. Excuse my language. Just a couple little cuts. 14 dudes. They gotta live with that, not me. I got through that. That's in my toolbox. Not how to treat people. You see somebody drunk, belligerent, out of control, put them to the side, sit them down, make sure they're safe. Don't beat their ass. The toolbox. That's clutch. That's key. Got my toolbox in my trunk for the ice machine. And every time I open it, I think of my recovery toolbox. It's cool. It's using the metaphor. I constantly have my mind on recovery, but that's my perspective. Because I know when I might need this one, or that one, or this one, or that one. They're all different. And that's why I celebrate and love working all different programs. And that's what some people don't get, do they? There you go, not asking the right questions. Oh, you don't be seeing Joe at this meeting or that meeting. Okay, and? Are you living in Joe's shoes? No, you're not. Joe's all over the damn state of Connecticut doing his thing. Joe doesn't just celebrate one fellowship or two. It's in multiple fellowships and meetings and all different types of activities. But that's okay. People are going to talk. People are going to hate. People are going to do what they want to do. And at the end of the day, I'm okay with it. Are you? That's the question. That's where I'm at. I'm at a point in my recovery where you don't knock where anybody's at. Nobody's going to be at your level. If you're way up here and you've been there for a while and you're still, you'll get there. When you apply yourself, but you'll get there at your level and pace. You're not going to be compared to Joe Schmo or whoever his name is or her name. This is your life. Nobody lives in your shoes but you. Your shoes. Be happy with you. Be content with yourself. And if you're not, you do something about it. And that's what I do every day. I do something about my life. If I'm not happy, which I know you're not going to be happy all the time. I know that. You got to know that. It's life. It's a roller coaster, up and downs. Sometimes you get steady, like the heart monitor at the hospital. And that's how most of my life is. I don't let disruptions try to make waves. You know what I'm saying? I'm pretty even most of the time. But when I'm trying to help others, you know, it's difficult at times because you do have to be very careful where they're at. And sometimes you got to explain a little deeper into detail. So, today is Grateful Monday. Grateful I have the power of words, but I use them in a good sense, because at one point in my life, I was the most negative person you would have ever met. Who gives you guys some competition. Negative. I'd dig a hole and try to bring everybody with me down into it. But that's not life no more. Some crazy activities going on here today. I don't know what's up. Besides the point. Just keep doing what you're doing. You know you're doing right for yourself. You know you're doing right in your shoes. We're going to have setbacks. We're going to have days where we don't want to even get out of bed sometimes. Take your time. Put one foot out of the bed, left or right foot, whatever side you're on. Slowly get out. Sit up to a sitting position. Plant both your feet down and get grounded for a second. Deep breath. Say, I got this. You got this. I know you do. And make your bed. That'll be your first accomplishment of the day. You made your bed. And go from there. It don't gotta be crazy drastic. Go from there. Make that bed so you can make you for the rest of the day. If you gotta sit down for a few minutes and write some stuff down, do it. But you're taking the steps to doing what you need to do for you. Do you today. I'll help somebody else. Because you can share what you did today with the next person who might be even lower than where you are. You never know. So I constantly share when I'm out. Smile. Shake your head. Shake your head, yes. Most of the time when you shake your head, yes, somebody else they'll follow suit. Old sales tactic. Not trying to sell you anything, though. It's your life. Keep coming. Show up for yourself. Show up for someone else and continue getting better. Take care, y'all. Stay blessed. Love y'all.